Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you tell us, because you said with your car, what is your change in your car?
It's totally different. All the mass of the cars become different. All the it becomes totally plasmatic, you know. And when you drive, you feel the energy of the car, and it's like you don't go against a resistance. It's like you're attracted. But it's only 2 weeks, so it starts. And
do you see any change in your consumption?
Yeah, absolutely. It's I don't know, 50% less.
Well, Jackie, someone's asking, Esther's is asking, what type of system did you build in your car?
It's the same like the Magrav for house. And I have the tree stacker, and I put in the back. I have a connection in the mass of the car, and the other cable goes to the plus of the battery. And on it, it's the mix of the three ganses I put on the coils. And I have some CO2 gans in the tank. I put 15 milliliter of CO2 gans in it. And I have one trick from me. I have small things like that, if you can see. And in it, I put some, it's like the pen. It's like the pen. I have the coil, and after I have magnetic, gravitational. I put some ganses in it, and I plug into the allume cigar. I don't know in English. The plug in the car.
The cigarette lighter socket.
Cigarette lighter.
Yeah, exact. And I can manage, with these things, I can manage to put a lot of different ganses to have different interaction between the plasma. And I can change the energy of the car with the plasma.
Thank you, Jackie. That really helps me as well. I've just been using one stack, and I've seen about 15%, and so I'll add 2 more. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I think also about connecting your configuration, please, Jackie. Can you draw it for us?
Yeah, it's really simple. It's the Magrav stacker, like the Magrav stacker.
Yeah.
And it's the same connection, and I is in the back in my car. And one connection it's in the mass. I put in the mass of the car, and the other wire go in the plus of the batteries. It's like easy. It's really.
Can you repeat again what you said?
Yeah. I have the 3 stacker in the back of the cars.
Uh-huh.
I take a wire and I connect to the mass of the car.
Mm-hmm.
The car, and the other wire.
Wait 1 second.
That's for the ground, right? That's for the
ground. Yeah, the ground.
Yeah. Hold on.
And this is in the back. Can you go over the GANs? Like I understood you used a little vial to do the GANs. Can you go over how you came about that and what your findings were?
Yes. So what I use, I just want to take what I use because it's already exists. It's in the Magrav Power Schematics update. You have the car connection, Magrav power for vehicle direct connection. So it's the thing it's just this document I use for the connection. It's exactly like this. Then I have the tree stacker connection to the, I don't know the mass. What is the mass? You said it's the ground.
The socket.
Exactly, the ground. On the ground. The plus of the maggrav goes to the plus of the battery. And then I put some CO2 GANs liquid washes. So only the water of the CO GANs wash in the tank, fuel tank. I put 15 milliliters of this water in the tank fuel. And then in the cigar lighter, I put something like that, where in it, I open this kind of thing, so, and then I put some coils in it. It's like the standard wire, and then I have a magnetic and gravitational coils together. I put in the back some tissue paper with some ganses, and then I just plug in the cigar, alum cigar. And in this, sorry?
Go ahead. Didn't hear anything.
Yeah, okay. And in this type of container, you can put every GANs you want. So if you want to put some tomato GANs, if you are angry, or if you want to put some zinc for the emotional, or all the different type of ganses you can imagine, and you have an interaction because with this plasma and the plasma in your maggrav. So you have a different, so you have a communication between, and your car is plasmatic, so you have a transfer of energy of what you want. It's like my concept and what I realized. After it needs some testing, it's new. It's only 2 weeks I ran with the car, but it's it's a beautiful experience. And something really, really good. It's it's an old car, so the ground was a little bit old, and when you wash the car, this is some residual you can't wash, and you put some water, you wash the car, and all goes because the particle can't attach to the ground, so everything it's like a new car,
Do you feel any different in the power of the car? Does it drive more powerful?
Yeah, you can if you are in the second or third, you can start in second or third wheel. No, how you say? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it's more stable. You have a constant flow of power. You don't have all. It's constant. You can you have not pop 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 pop. It's a yeah, it's difficult.
It's a smooth power, more of a smooth power.
Feel the steering is easier to handle.
The what? Excuse me?
The steering is not so hard. It's not as you're driving on the land.
Exactly. And it's really strange reaction on the road. So suddenly you don't drive the same. You feel it's like, you need to learn to drive because it's a different driving. it's some strange reaction on the road.